Bach's Second Sonata. just because it's an interesting concept to think of this fugue in the context of the full sonata, or a program where you're playing 2 hours of Bach. You know,
It's just, yeah.
a drop in the bucket. I'm asking also because you've done a ton of great work. Congratulations. It sounds, there's a lot of good things happening. Your intonation is pretty good. And it just sounds a little bit like we're getting too much of a glimpse of your practice room work. I don't hear yet enough of a big story, like an arc, of just a simple melody. So your execution, I'm applauding you for it, if that wasn't clear. But I want to know more about what you're trying to say in this piece, and also what, like when you come home, like when it comes back to the melody, you know, when it like I was sitting there totally fascinated by all your 4-note chords, but I think I would prefer to forget that you're playing all these 4-note chords and just to hear like a line moving in fantastical ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So can you just, and also I was going to ask you, do you love this piece?
That's a good question. I love the thought of the piece.
Okay.
And I can't say that I'm thinking about how I'm feeling while I'm playing the piece.
Okay.
Because
There's
there's a lot of, I think we just discussed this last time we talked, but there's a lot of oh no moments in this piece, to the point that it's almost like I think about my message before I start playing, and then I play. That's the only thing I can possibly focus on doing.
Okay.
To create, I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that.
Fair enough. I mean, it's a lot. Can we try the opening?
Yeah.
Okay. So great. It sounds good. You're playing well. There's a lot of beats. Would you mind singing?
Ba-da-bum bum 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 ba-da-bum bum 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 ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum bum bum.
Okay, nice. There's still a lot of beats.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing more phrasing than you're doing. So I really think that you need to bring in all of your sort of interest in harmony, which I know you are super interested in, into this, even opening this piece. So I wouldn't have more than one beat per bar at least, and then the first beat is silent. Da da da, dum 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 dum. Then it's a sequence. Ya da dum 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 dum. Then you say something, it expands. Da da dum dum dum. Sequence. Da da dum dum dum. And then a bit louder, higher. Ya da dum 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 dum. You know what I mean? But there's I think there's more support that you need to show the longer line. So. Can you just play that one? Okay, and also, are you in love with the sound right when you hit the string? I would make sure that you're really in love with what you're doing, even the sound right at the beginning. And you're not just playing down bow, right? And then I would also make sure that we know deep down that it's not a down. So sometimes I'm a little insecure. That's not the direction of the phrase. It's not. It's. You know what I mean? So think about that. But also, I need you to really care about the music, the tone, right from the beginning. And I don't want you to have to be careful or worry about what I'm going to think or say, but I want you to just. Yeah, nice. Okay, and now there's a lot of things happening, so it still feels a little compartmentalized. Now, can you try that whole section, which is what, 8 bars, 9, 10 bars that you just played, with a little bit more of an umbrella? Can you just play the melody? Okay, but you have to love that note. I didn't love it. Yeah, what do you have to do? A little bit more flexibility in your a little more flexibility. Okay, wait. Remember, that's a resolution. But do you see the current?
I do still do that.
A little bit less. It's a longer line. Same spot, just the melody. Yeah, so it has to do with the way you're focusing on your bow is a little bit academic. They're more lungs than they are a conducting baton, you know what I mean? So yes, you go. But that's not the way that you're trying to speak the opera that you're writing. You know what I mean? You know, there's more to say, and they're not vertical. There's way more horizontal motion, I think. Can we try it again once more without the rest of the notes? It starts on an A. Yeah. That part. It's a yeah. And love that note. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Yeah, it's getting there. So now you have to give hierarchy to different parts of that, so there's not one hierarchy. It's not like yes or no. It's more like A, B, C, D, F, G. You know what I mean? So can we try it with the notes? Yeah, and just to be clear, I don't need delicate. I need control and passion and love. So is there any way that you can make it more about the melody and less about the chords? And play the chords. They sound great, but it's sort of like, it's not the most important, maybe. Or it's taking me away from the tune. So try it again. Okay, but now you're skipping notes. Yeah. So I need all the notes. Okay, can you just use a little more forearm?
Forearm?
Yeah, and the bass note is important.
Okay.
Nice. Now remember the melody? That was pretty good though. Pretty good. First note has to be nice too. Yeah, nice. That's getting there. So it's a mixture of thinking about a lot of things and also really letting yourself be, right? Have you recorded yourself a lot?
Yeah, I try to make it through my own recording, but sorry, I do record myself, so.
Yeah. So you should just be gentle with yourself, but you should listen to see if you really like it. Because every now and then there's like some really excellent playing. So you can do it, you know. So I'd like to do a little bit of this other section where I think you're playing too many of the notes without knowing. So that section right there, you can look at the music if you need to. But that part to me feels like a run-on sentence.
Yeah.
And I think that you can, even though they're straight 16th notes, you can think of places where you can breathe, and we can breathe while we play. That's an amazing thing about playing violin. But you can also acknowledge that someone might have to take a breath. You know what I mean? There are moments where it feels like it could ebb and flow a little bit more. Could you try it? Okay, let's make sure that's nice. That chord is nice. Yeah. So can you just do more? Like tell us more of a story? Follow the line a little bit more different amounts of bow for various notes. Be a little bit more curious, I think. So that sounds like a job, but it's part of the music. fun to hear what you want. Thank you, Jessica. And then the very last thing I was going to mention is that this ornament was crazy fast.
Yeah.
And it's one way to do it. But I would want you to come up with a character for it. And if it's a fast, like virtuosic character, I need to feel a reason for it. So, like then it's a fantastical thing. But it sounded a little bit like I was like, oh dear. I'm done.
Yeah.
You know? And then like it can be as fast as you want, but I need a reason for the,
yeah.
You know, also because you've been just playing for a long time. So you could kind of ease into it a tiny bit maybe. If you want to do it that fast. But it felt a little bit too Piazzolla.
Yeah.
So I don't know, just a thought. Can we just try the very ending and then we'll be done? Maybe can you go from here?
Yeah. Love my song. I mean, love my song.
You can do both. You might need to breathe after that. You know?
Yeah, so you
Yeah, one more time. Wow. Nice. Maybe don't play these faster than the pieces. Whatever. Because it sounds a little like it has to at least go back to the original tempo. Sorry, that was it. So everyone take 5 minutes and then whoever's available to come to our Baroque something. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. You can ask questions. We're going to try some things. Please bring your violin. Unpack it. We'll be on stage. And if you need to go to the bathroom or do anything, we'll start in maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, if maybe some